Hey guys, welcome back to Rockman Strategy. I'm not going to be talking as loud in this episode because my head hurts a lot, but I still want to get an episode out because I'm keeping up with the episode per day kind of thing. So, in between episodes, I've been learning how this game works. It's kind of a weird one, so let's head back to Dr. Light's lab and I'll show you what I've done. Let's go here, and who are these two characters? So I figured out how to get Robot Masters, and I'll tell you how to do it in this park since we're going to do the next thing. But I also upgraded Rockman, and I also upgraded them. And I've learned that it's all through the bolts. You have to grind out bolts. There's no levels, there's only bolts. So I just went back into the first level and refought the things that are there just a million times, and I upgrade all of them. I also learned what the items and the chips things are. So if you go to this third option, no, the sex option. Oh no, the second option, is it? Yes, the second option. These chips are equipment, pretty much. You put onto your gear to make them stronger. And this third one has the items to heal yourself up, get your weapon energy back. Also, has all the armor pieces. So the chips and the armor pieces are like the important parts of the game, and they can be stuck onto any dude. So if you click over onto this button, that lets you put all your characters on. So we need to put Fireman, Cutman, Beat, Rush, Otto, and Eddie on. It's a little bit too packed, but I'd like more than that. So I'll teach you how to get Robot Masters, and I'll also teach you what the Mega Man forms are, because I messed up on calling them that because I just didn't understand what they were. Because the yellow Rockman isn't electricity, it's actually soil. Oh, I'm not going to be doing voices because my head hurts. Flame Man. Try to work harder, will ya? By quickly manufacturing multiple soldiers, Dr. Wily will conquer the world way faster. But neither of these guys were made by Dr. Wily. Bomb Man was made by Light Man, and Flame Man was made by a different robot creator. I know that. You're not helping at all. You know all he's doing is sitting next to a generator. I don't know how to manufacture soldiers. And there it is. That's Ares. So noisy. And these guys, all the enemies are called the Constellation Droids, and are named after the constellations, which is weird because in the later series, Mega Man Star Force, all the enemies are based after constellations. So you could say that the enemies from Star Force are based after the constellation droids. But since this game was only made in Taiwan/China, it probably has no connection, but it's a cool little one to put into the trivia books, if anybody's ever known. Bomb Man, why don't you go do some patrol here? Fine, I will do that. Also, my head will still hurt. Bomb Man just doesn't look right. Where's his black mid? Oh no. The production plant of Dr. Wily's troops. Hey, I found Rockman and his buddies. Oh no, we have been found by Bomb Man Desu. Or Dasu. Jesus. Good that you came, Rockman. Can't make the noise because my head hurts. You can see me do a boom that will blast you to outer space. Oh hey, Ares he looks weird. He looks like he's got like a conductor's wand. You are Rockman? Do not interfere with our actions, otherwise you will have a nasty end. Now, I don't know if you can recruit the Constellation Droids, which is what they're called by fans. But you can recruit all the Robot Masters if you try hard enough. Now, I'm going to tell you how to get Bomb Man and Flame Man. Because I like Flame Man. I don't really like Bomb Man, but it works kind of weird. I'll throw up because I had to go searching into an old video about how to get the extra character. You know, that weird Chinese character that showed up in the opening? Yeah, you can't get him along the lines normally. You have to unlock him properly. So I found a video for that, And in the comment section, somebody asked how to get the Robot Masters. And the guy actually answered, and it came up with this little thread. So I think right now I'm showing you the comment. If you want to read that over, that could be helpful, but I'm going to tell you how to do it. Because I went back, because after you defeat them in their battles, the Robot Masters never respawn. So I just loaded back to a fresh save and redid it. So that's why I've got some different shit. Also, I let the game run for 15 hours. Very, very weird. I don't know if there's like a timer for the game, but I don't think it matters. Anyway, I'll tell you how to do all this stuff. Alright, Beat, you go ahead and beat someone up. Yeah, I've been having some troubles with my head recently. It's like, I have this problem in my ears right now where I hear the noise I hear when I yawn by like raising my head a little bit. And it's annoying, but it also hurts my head to do. It's like itching a scratch. You don't want to itch the scratch, but it feels like you have to because it hurts. It hurts, but you want to keep going. You know that feeling? Like itching at a scar or like stitches. You don't want to, but you feel like you have to. People know what I'm talking about. I just keep saying it. See, what else have I been doing? I found like an audiobook on YouTube, like a 6-hour one, for the entire first book of Arsène Lupin, the Gentleman Burglar. And I am planning on reading that at some point. So I wanted to listen to all it. And that's not because of the Netflix show. I have been watching that, but it's not because of that. It's because of the anime, Lupin the Third. So I wanted to see how it all was supposed to have started. It's actually pretty interesting. And I will be doing some Lupin games in the near future. Because I really like Lupin the Third. But it's just, a lot of his games are in Japanese. And only about maybe 2 of them are in English. So, it's not going to be where I'm going to be, like, playing all of them. Because I can't. There's some that I would really like to play, like this PS2 game called Lupin is Dead, Zenigata is in Love, that has a really cool like gameplay stuff, and it looks like it has a cool story. But it's all in Japanese, so I can't know the story. I might play the game, but I'll be adding in a stupid story that makes no sense, because literally I can't understand it. My head hurts, dude. My head hurts. Also, one weird thing is that you can't go over characters in this game. Not even Beat can just fly over your characters. You have to actually just go around them. Which is annoying. Even Fire Emblem lets you go over characters. Sorry. Head just hurts. But yeah, I'm just listening to the audiobook and it's pretty interesting. I've only done the first chapter and it's the one where he gets arrested on a boat. So we'll see if, since I think the story starts in media duress, or mid duress? I don't know what the word is. I call it media duress, but maybe that's because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to speak. It was interesting because it was just like, well, you'd think the person that's telling the story isn't Lupin, but it's actually Lupin. And yes, I call Lupin, well, Lupin because of the anime. It's where I first learned of Arsène Lupin. Actually, the first place I learned of Arsène Lupin was from Persona 5. I guess that's something that I also have to do soon because Persona 5 Strikers is coming out on the 23rd and is currently the 15th. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be releasing an episode on that, like, immediately, like, as day breaks on the 23rd, I'm going to be releasing an episode, because I really want to play that game. It's, like, been an entire year since I completed, Royal, and I love the shit out of Royal. Royal is my favorite Persona game, and is also probably, like, one of my favorite games of all time. Up there with Sonic 2 Battle, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and regular Persona 5, and The Phantom Pain. A lot of these games that I really enjoy playing. I don't really know what I want uh, Otto to do. I just wanted to fuck off. Fuck off. Uh, that fucking, it's like itch and a scratch. You should. I also learned something cool about Rush is that his search ability actually lets him like kind of dig up shit, and you don't have to use it immediately like I thought you did. It's like you just hit that. That means he doesn't get anything, but you can just right click to not use the item you get. So it kind of makes it so that you don't waste your time. Come on, Eddie. Yeah, I don't know. I want to be enthusiastic for strikers, but with my head, how my head's doing, I don't think I can really do that. Hopefully, in the next few days, my head will clear up and that noise will go away. Maybe it might be some kind of cold that I'm just getting over that I need some time to do. But for now, for the next few episodes, I probably will not be extremely bombastic and saying fuck as I usually am. But I'll at least try and keep things interesting with info, because I can definitely give you info. But yeah, I also, when I was like upgrading the characters, I was also giving them the chips stuff, because the chips are used to augment their like fighting ability. Because when you see Fireman, Cutman, or Mega Man attack, you'll see how their main attack is different. See how they do that rapid attack? That's part of the tech chip. That lets them do like a rapid attack. And it does more damage, so it annihilates them in one hit. So I'd suggest getting that chip. I'd also suggest being able to think cognitively when you're playing this game. It's kind of like a more boring Fire Emblem, where Fire Emblem is very fast and cathartic. This game is just a little bit slow and lackadaisic. Lackadaisic? What's the word? I don't know. I'd say I'd put it up, but you know I'm not going to be able to with this fucking head. Okay, so see how strong Mega Man becomes when he just punches Fireman or Flame Man. I'll see you melt away. Now, to recruit one, you just want to hit him. Once he's dead, the first one means kill, and the second one means mercy. You want to mercy them. Let them run away. It's just you let them run away, and then don't screw with any of them until the end. Now, I don't know if you can recruit the Constellation droids. I did try in like a test, and I couldn't do it, so I'm going to theorize that it is impossible to recruit the Constellation droids. But that's only a theory. If you want to prove me wrong, you can prove me wrong, but for now, I don't think I'm going to try and test it. I don't know why they would even make the Constellation droids like recruitable, because they're like the main enemies. Also, Constellation Droid is not their actual name. They don't actually have a name for their group like the Star Droids did. That's like the name that the community gave them. Since they're like Taurus, Gemini, Aries, probably Ophusius somewhere in there, maybe. That's what I am. I'm an Ophusius. Technically. In regular, I'm supposed to be a Sagittarius, but I don't really count myself as a Sagittarius because I don't think like one. I say I think more like an Ophusius, so that's just me. But yeah, they're named after that stuff, but they don't have like an all-encompassing group name like the Star Droids. Or the guys from the Wily Wars, whenever I decide to play that game. I'll probably play it in like a separate thing, because the thing with Wily Wars is that you have to play the games before it to get to its special mode, and I'll talk about the Wily Wars whenever I get to it. Which, like I said, is probably going to be a long time from now. But they have their own group, and I think they're like they have their group name. Then there's the Mega Man killers from Mega Man V and before that. V and before that. Me in my head. I'm like Rush right now. I'm not really happy though. I'd more have like a frowny face. You know, if you ever just want a frowny face, just be me right now. You somebody may be saying, even though nobody watches my videos, somebody may be saying like, you know, if you don't feel good, just don't do a video. But it's like I want to keep the one video a day up, and I had 2 videos in the pocket in case I wasn't feeling good, like now. But I recorded them and I watched the footage over like a week later, and it's like, wait, the footage is shit because it doesn't move. Also, Bomb Man is making a run for Beat. We gotta get him out of there. Ugh. But one thing about mercying most enemies is that they don't regenerate health. They just sit there and, well, they just stay weak. With the Constellation droids, they regen their health by themselves. So that's why I believe that they can't be recruited, because you can't technically leave them at 0 to run around for. Because if you look at Flame Man's health, it's still at 0. I also learned what the green bars are. That represents turn order, and whenever they fill up, it means that that's their turn. Kind of like in Final Fantasy, where they have the action bars. But really, all they could do is just... Just make each one go in a certain order, and then just leave it like that. But they decided they wanted to be a little bit more special. Anyway, yeah, with the tech chip, I just wreck ass. Like, I beat the shit out of everything. Except for the Constellation droids. They're a little bit strong. Like, strong enough so that they can just not want to get hit. Anyway, Beat's gonna fly away because if Bomb Man hits him once... Well, the thing about the Robot Masters is that they kind of instantly use their, They instantly use their super attack, which I learned how to do. And it's like you can't really survive them. I'm going to show you a super one right now. You just go to the second thing, and it shows like a list. So if I just pick Thermal Combust, that's how you do it. It actually did 120 attack, I think. That was pretty strong. I didn't think it would do that much damage, but Fireman proved me wrong. Fireman's pretty fucking useful. Yeah, but the entire game is based around you get bolts from just killing things. It isn't like you get them for winning battles, and the better you do, the more shit you get. It's more of like a how's the best way to explain it? It's more of just a per kill kind of thing. Like you get 10, I believe, per killing regular droid, and then you get what would I say? Like, maybe it get you a little bit more from defeating Robot Masters or Star Droids. So when you're starved for bolts and you want to just go grind, you just go to a level that you can beat really quickly and has the most enemies on it. Sit here, auto, and the sweet smell of death. You see, their health is draining, and I think it's because of the level itself. I think this level at least, drains people's healths. I was just making sure to heal up Rush, because he's probably a little bit low. I do have some stuff to heal up our friends, but it's like, I wouldn't want to use it right now. Damn, he wants to hit Cutman? Well, Cutman's got the same thing, so... Cutman annihilated him. Yeah, you get 10 per regular enemy. And Rockman's like, damn, I'm dying. But if you walk up to Flame Man now, even if he attacks you, you can just instantly attack back, and we barely took anything from him. when we fought him last. I'm going to use this to recover some health onto myself. I think I also bought some of those life recovery things just to test shit out, because I was still, like, figuring out, okay, what button does what? How do I win the game? How do I hurt my head? I also watched a bit of a different person's playthrough, the D-pad gamers or whatever. They made like a 44 part playthrough on this game, and I'm like, okay, well, the map shows how many levels there are going to be in the entirety of the game, and there's only like maybe 16 or something. So it may have just been that like they took the game slower. I think they put their parts at like 20 minutes instead of how I usually put mine at like 40, because I'm a madman. Also, a nice thing is that unlike in Fire Emblem, I can't breathe. Unlike in Fire Emblem, when an ally dies, they don't die forever. It's like having classic mode off in Fire Emblem. It's like permadeath isn't on, which is nice. I mean, Fire Emblem's built for permadeath. Usually in those games, if I die, I just reset, because I like all the characters and I don't want to see them hurt. You get it? Now, the win condition is just to beat Ares. I don't know if it's like we will win the entire map and lose the ability to get the robot masters that way, but one thing you can do is go up to this option and save here. I also learned more about the what's it called, the menus. The translation stuff comes with like translated menus that you can read and just retranslate yourself over or memorize. So I figured out how to save and stuff. And Tarn. Guess I'll move Eddie up. We need our walking lunchbox over there to help out. Okay, so since we've saved the data, I can explain a little bit about how you do it. So the way I got to do it via what the comment said is just box them in, then repeatedly fight them, but always mercy them. Then after a while, finally kill them. Then once the mission ends, like the map wraps up, it'll say got fireman or got stuff. Also, I think as time goes along, that's what's hurting Cutman over here. He's taking, like, damage from the area. I'm gonna move Rockman up there. Beat, you can just sit around and do nothing. Maybe Cutman isn't the best thing for this? I don't know. Also, Ares is weak to water, since he is a fire type. So walking in with Fireman may not be the best move, but we're just gonna walk Cutman up as well. And just sit him here. Ugh, my head, dude, my head. I guess we'll move right tot. I don't know why he's called right tot. It's his Japanese name, I know that, but I don't get the pun. Maybe it's because of that Dr. Light's name is Dr. Wright in Japan. Maybe tot means like child of Dr. Wright or something like that, or something stupid such as that. I'm going to walk up Eddie to maybe right here, so that he can get in preparation to heal Mega Man or to heal Cutman or whoever needs it. We're not gonna fight Bomb Man yet. Like I'm gonna make another save because I want to be able to at least get Flame Man. Bomb Man looks stupid, but I'll tell you that from what the comments said, it may not be that as you get more Robot Masters, the less you can get. It may just be that game progression stops you from getting more. So, I don't know. I wish there was like a rate you can see at which you are doing good at collecting Robot Masters, or... Oh no, what the hell? Well, looks like a virtual box died, so... Good thing we saved right beforehand, you know? So, I'm going to reload in and see if I can bring it back. Alright, we're back from the crash. And it's a good thing it was just directly before we made our move. Anyway, I'm not going to move on Ares yet. I forget since my head hurts and it's been a little bit since I decided to try again. But I think I might have already explained how to get them, but what you want to do, since if you defeat Ares, the mission ends completely. What you want to do first is encase the Robot Master you want after you've already mercy killed them. Just left them at 0 and they died. I'm going to leave Fireman to sit in the way of Bomb Man in case he comes over to fight. We don't want him because he looks stupid. Just tell that to your friend sometimes. Just, we don't want you because you look stupid. I think your friend would understand. Be like, understandable. Yeah. My head hurts, dude. But yeah. Gotta move them into place. And what you start doing is you just start wailing on them. Like, you just battle them. Like, even Rush could do it now. You just, even if he punches them, you punch once. Don't press the top option. Keep pressing the down option. It'll keep saying this red text after you do it. But you just want to keep hitting him. Never kill him until maybe a certain point. I don't know. This method isn't consistent. Because at some points I haven't gotten it to work. But I've reloaded a bunch. And I've gotten it to work with Cutman and Fireman. So, damn. Those things, the problem with them is that they can just do their special attacks instantly. And it's annoying. Yeah, go kill Bomb Man. Darn, next time I've got to use stronger bombs, even though you're dead. And you won't come back, I don't think. I don't remember seeing him in a later Mega Man game, I don't think. Anyway, let's keep beating up on him. Maybe there's a change in the text you'll see after you beat him up for the 15th millionth time. Let's see, that one said Flame Man. What happens when you hit him again? And you just... Flame Man... something. I wish the text would stay on screen long enough for me to, like, try and figure it out. I'll probably, off screen, like, pause it for myself and read every time I hit him. Just to see, what does it mean when we hit him? If anybody knows Taiwanese, this isn't Taiwanese. This is gibberish because most older computers don't know how to translate traditional Chinese or Taiwanese, so it comes out as gibberish. This isn't Chinese or Taiwanese. This is just a bunch of English characters that are thrown onto a fucking screen, so you can't really read it. But I'm trying to see if I get like a different prompt when I do it. I see the number 100. Maybe that means 100%? It's like, watch out for it. 100 something. Anyway, if I don't get him this time, I'll do it off screen. Because my head hurts and I want to get the episode done. So after you've beaten him up for a while, after mercy killing him 1,000,000 times, then you press the top option. Next time, I will not lose to you. Hopefully you will, give me your help. I'd appreciate it if you'd be my friend. Anyway, we just want to move Rockman up because Rockman is our strongest character. I leveled him up the most, and also, well, he's got the same exact gear as Fireman and Cutman, but you know, I like Rockman. Checking recordings is a very nice thing to do for yourself to make sure you don't mess up sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm tired, and two, my head hurts, so I can't really give riveting commentary. Feel the warmth of Ares. Okay. Yeah, Ares is almost dead. One more attack, and Ares... Oh, will he kill me? So yeah, they can kill you. They can just catch you off guard. I could have changed my element to stop him, but... For some reason, each time on a map, if Rockman dies, he comes back once, but somebody special shows up. Duo shows up. I don't know why. Yeah, Duo from Mega Man 8. I don't know why, but it's similar to how you get Fan, which is the Chinese guy. I'm gonna move Rockman. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep Rockman there, so if Ares decides, oh, I want to fight again, we can just fight instantly. We wanna waste time until he decides that maybe it's worth fighting Rockman again. But yeah, that's one advantage of changing your element, because he's weak to water. So if you change your element to water and then fight him, you may have a better chance than what I had. But also, once he runs out of skill points, he's kind of fucked. Now, it gives you the option to Mercy Ares too, but like I said, I don't think there's any way of getting the Constellation choice to join you. I have. You may not fight another day. Now, it didn't show Flame Man, but I'll tell you, that's how you do it. You just keep beating up on him until he's just done for. And then actually kick his ass. And then at the end it'll say, you have obtained Flame Man. That's how I got Fireman and Cutman. Now, there's a lot of episodes left, but we'll have to get going on those at some point. I'm hoping in the next... my head might feel better soon, so the next few episodes may be a little bit more exciting, but for me, my head hurts. So, you're probably saying, since nobody watches this anyway, but like, I think I've already said this, you should just, if you don't feel good, don't record. But it's like, I want to record. So, I'll see you guys next time.